This PowerPoint presentation covers Chapter 19 of the Canadian Business English Text, 5th edition. Specifically, we will be looking at Capitalization Level 1. There isn't a lot of judgment when it comes to capitalization rules. The important thing is that you just learn the rules and you apply them when you see them. For example, when you see proper nouns, those need to be capitalized. So remember, proper nouns are specifics of persons, streets, religions, nicknames, places, parks, holidays, agreements, schools, buildings, months, days, and so forth. Here you can see some examples of proper nouns and their capitalization. So note the capitals on Wilfrid Laurier University. Petro-Canada representative. Representative is not part of the proper noun and is therefore not capitalized. Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act, Victoria Park, and the Manulife Center. Note for the Manulife Center that the word "the" is part of the building name, and so therefore it is also capitalized. As opposed to those proper nouns, we do not capitalize common nouns that make general reference. So if you have a look here at the following examples, I need to read up on consumer protection laws. The Consumer Protection Laws is not a specific act, so therefore it is not capitalized. She got her diploma from a community college. The community college is not a specific community college and is not capitalized. If the sentence read, she got her diploma from Durham College, that would be capitalized. Jill's cousin is a third-year university student, same thing. University is not a specific university and therefore is not capitalized. And finally, we're buying a house just a block away from a lovely park. Park is not capitalized, but if we said just a block away from the lovely Cedarwood Park, then both Cedarwood and the word park would be capitalized. Proper adjectives are those that are derived from proper nouns. For example, the word Italian is derived from the proper noun Italy, and it is therefore capitalized. In this following list, you can see a number of different proper adjectives: Victorian, Boston, French, Russian, British, and Arabic, that are all capitalized. The exception to capitalization of proper adjectives is when the adjective that was originally derived from a proper noun has become a common adjective through usage. So consider French fries. The word French is not capitalized. China dishes. The word China is not capitalized. Here are a couple of capitalization rules that I hope that most people already know. At the beginning of the sentence, the first word is capitalized. And with geographical locations, there's also capitalization. So you would capitalize provinces, cities, lakes, mountains, and so forth. So have a look at the final example on this slide. She did her postgraduate studies at York. So York would be capitalized. We capitalize counties and provinces only when they immediately follow proper nouns, as is the case in the first example here. While studying at Berkeley, I often visited Marin County. So you can see the word county is capitalized because it follows the proper noun Marin. In the second example, our tour will include Ontario and Manitoba. We will end in the province of Saskatchewan. All of the provinces are of course proper nouns, so they are capitalized. But the word province is not capitalized because it does not immediately follow the proper noun. It is in front of the proper noun, Saskatchewan. We also capitalize the principal words in organization names. So in the example, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, all of the words in that organization are principal words and are capitalized. But if you look at the third example here, the Department of Indian and Northern Affairs, the word "and" is not a principal word in the organization name and is not capitalized. Same thing in the last example. Status of Women Canada, the word "of" is not a principal word and is not capitalized either. Generally, we do not capitalize the words company, association, board, in other words, when they replace full organization names. In the first example, it appears that our company is making a profit. The word company is actually replacing the proper name of the organization and is not capitalized. The little catch here, though, that may be of interest to our legal students in particular, is that if these shortened names are preceded by the word the, often in legal documents or formal documents they may be capitalized. As an example, as legal agent of the company, I am authorized to draw up contracts. So you can see the word company is capitalized because it is preceded by the word the. Let's have a look at academic courses. We capitalize names of numbered courses and specific course titles, but we do not capitalize names of academic subject areas unless they contain a proper noun. So let's have a look at these two examples. Paige Baker, who holds a master's degree, teaches Business 101. So when we have a numbered course here, Business 101, so it's a numbered course 101, then the course title is capitalized. But in the second example, you can see Sonia Ang teaches Business and Mandarin. Business in this case is not capitalized. It's not a specific course. It's not a numbered course. Mandarin, however, is capitalized. It's still a proper noun, and it still follows that particular rule. For academic degrees, we capitalize abbreviations that stand alone or follow an individual's name. So have a look at the first example here with Lorna Adams, PhD. You can see that the P and the D are capitalized. However, we do not capitalize general references to degrees. So Trent University offers bachelor's and master's degrees. That does not follow an individual's name, and it does not stand alone, and it's a general reference to a degree, so both bachelor's and master's are lowercase. Next on our plate are seasons, months, and days. We do not capitalize the names of seasons, such as winter and spring. However, we do capitalize the names of months and days. For example, July or August in the first sentence, or Tuesday and Friday in the second example. I think the capitalization of the names of the seasons is probably one of the most common errors that I've seen in business writing. Okay, so we've had a look at a lot of rules here, and it's just a lot of remembering these rules and applying them as necessary. So let's do a check your skill. I'd like to visit the Empire State Building in New York. What capitalization errors do you see in this sentence? We have a number of proper nouns here, including the Empire State Building and New York, and those all need to be capitalized. In the next example, can you get us some French fries too? Is any capitalization required? This is one of those adjectives that we have said is not capitalized. Although French is a proper adjective, it has been used so commonly for such a long period of time that it has become a common adjective and is not capitalized. Okay, North York is a part of the Greater Toronto Area. What errors, if any, in capitalization do you note here? The word York is part of the proper noun North York and is capitalized. And geographic regions such as Greater Toronto Area are also capitalized. Last couple sentences. This year we made a substantial contribution to the Mother and Child Health Center. So what are the capitalization errors, if any, here? The term Mother and Child Health Center is an organization name, and therefore all of the principal words are capitalized, which does not include the word and. Let's finish with one last example. All business majors must take English and college algebra. What in this sentence must be capitalized? English and college algebra are not numbered courses or specific course titles and therefore are not capitalized. However, English is a proper noun and therefore needs to be capitalized. Let's move on to level 2 now.